Okay, let's just dive right in. You know that feeling. Your organization, it really needs that one specific file.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's key data for, like, the big impact report or that grant proposal document.
It's just gone. Vanished.
Exactly. And that whole hunt, it just kills your momentum, doesn't it? It hits everything, day-to-day stuff, big picture goals.
It really does. And, it's fascinating how often community-based organizations, CBOs, run into exactly this. They're doing incredibly important work, right?
Absolutely critical.
Often with, let's face it, limited resources.
Yeah.
So inefficient information management, that can seriously hold them back.
It really can. And that's precisely what we're getting into today. This deep dive is all about how CBOs can boost their impact.
Get a proper handle on their information.
Yeah, and also how they can smartly use cloud computing. We should also say right up front, this is based on some really useful training material.
That's right. It comes from the Southern Africa Litigation Centre, SALC. They put together some excellent resources.
They really did. So credit where it's due.
Definitely. And our aim today is, well, to pull out the key takeaways, make it practical. Think of it as like a shortcut.
A shortcut to getting informed on this.
Yeah, understanding information management, the cloud potential, but, without drowning in tech jargon.
Perfect. Okay. So, starting basic. Information management. What does that actually mean for a CBO?
Well, at its heart, it's simply how an organization deals with its information. The whole life cycle. How you collect it, how you store it safely, hopefully organize it so you can actually find it again, and then, crucially, how you use it for your work.
Okay, so it's not just having the info, it's making it actively work for you.
Exactly. Good information management, it directly feeds into how efficient the organization is.
Right.
If you can find the data you need quickly, well, reports get done faster, research is sharper, advocacy has better backing, even finance runs smoother.
It's like the hidden engine room.
Kind of, yeah.
Right.
It drives so much of what CBOs do.
It's the groundwork that makes the important stuff possible.
Yeah.
Okay, can you give us a really simple, everyday example? Good practice for a CBO.
Sure. Let's say a CBO runs, 3 or 4 different programs.
Okay.
A really basic but super effective practice, just setting up separate digital folders for each program. Simple organization.
So Program A stuff goes in Folder A, Program B in Folder B.
Exactly. Anyone working on Program A knows exactly where to look. Easy access to the right documents, the right data.
Makes sense. Very clear. Now, thinking about the SALC material, what are some core principles CBOs should focus on for managing information well?
Okay, so SALC's training points to a few key areas. First one is information policy and governance.
Sounds a bit formal.
It can sound that way, but it's really just about setting the rules of the game. How is information handled here?
Like who does what?
Yeah, defining roles, who's responsible for what information. Setting standards, too, like for quality, accuracy. And, super important, putting in security measures. Privacy stuff.
Got it. So being deliberate about it, not just letting information pile up randomly.
Precisely. Then the second big thing is information organizing. This is all about making it easy to find.
For the people who are allowed to find it.
Right, for authorized people. We mentioned project folders. But it could be other ways, too, like organizing staff files alphabetically.
Standard practice, yeah.
Or maybe grouping info by country if the CBO works in different places. Or by theme, like health, education, whatever the focus is.
Okay, because if you can't find it fast, it's almost like you don't have it.
Its value definitely drops, yeah. The third area SALC highlights is information collection and storage.
And this is where security really kicks in.
Hugely. Especially if CBOs handle sensitive data, which many do, you absolutely have to protect it.
From hackers. Or even just accidental leaks.
Both external threats, internal mistakes. So this might mean using secure online databases, maybe dedicated file servers, or these things called content management systems.
Fancy ways to organize digital stuff.
Basically, yeah. Systems to help manage and share information inside the organization. Okay. And, critically, access controls.
Passwords.
Strong passwords. And, you mentioned it earlier, backups. Regular backups of everything important.
Non-negotiable, right. Losing files is just awful. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. SALC also talks cloud computing. For those maybe not deep in tech, can you break that down simply?
Yeah, okay. Think of it this way. Instead of saving everything only on your computer's hard drive, the physical box, cloud computing means you save and access your files and maybe even software over the internet.